Hello and welcome back to WWE 2k24 MyGM mode. We are Theodore Long on Smackdown. Let's continue. We are 2 weeks away from Fastlane. ECW has just applied Veto Star and removed Liv Morgan from the show. That's stellar. Hey Teddy, my time with Smackdown is an end. Another 5 weeks for 14K. Let's talk figures. I'm just gonna give her the 14K. Hey, something's come up and Liv can't perform. Recent acquisition, Sammy is doing better than expected. Here's a To the Moon card. Thank you. Indy Hartwell, so much better putting on a show with proper effects. Excellent. Look, Briggs is handing me nothing but losses. Isn't there someone else on the roster you can match me up with? Sure. Absolutely. Rest your male champions for 10 talent scout points. Who are my male tag team champions? Let's see. Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy, I want to say. Yes. Alright, I can rest them. Although Bray's already at 80 stamina, so it would be kind of nice to have him, but that's fine. So here's what we're going to do. In the middle of the card, we're going to have... Briggs has been handing me nothing but losses. Why has he even been fighting him? So he wants a match with somebody that's not Josh Briggs. Oh, I think I've been putting them in 4 ways. I haven't watched back the footage and it's been a bit between recordings. So yeah, so that's fine. So what I'll do instead is do Jerry Sweat versus Joel Wheeler. They're up into the 40s of popularity and stamina. Then in the main event, we'll go... You don't have a feud going right now. Neither does Damon Kemp. He's a specialist. So what if we do... Let's do... Put Damon Kemp in the main event. And we'll put him against... You can have more heels than baby faces at this point. So let's actually do Andre Chase. And we'll put him against... Oh, rivalries on cooldown. Okay. Let's do Andre Chase against MVP for the title. With a run-in from... No, we won't have a run-in. We'll move that to 3rd. Open the show with a women's tag match. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Put the belts on the line. And then we will, in the main event, do a 4-way match with Josh Briggs, Dominic. Yeah, I have too many heels. Actually, okay, you don't have a high enough level. %, minus 10% chance. Okay. Okay. Switch him babyface after the tag title feud. So for now, we'll just make this a normal match. They're at a level, what, 3 rivalry, I think? Yeah. Try to get that to 4. And we'll do a call-out promo. Sammy George is up to like 60 popularity, so maybe I'll just give her an actual week off. Have you do a call-out promo, because you have more stamina and a better mic skill. Then we'll have Ivar do a self promo. Just try to keep him in the loop. And then we'll do an advertising. I still need money. Promo skill. Could be a bad idea, but maybe risk it with Barrett because he's the best on the mic. He does have decent popularity. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use a Health Spa 3 on Bobby Roode. And then we'll use To the Moon on Sammy George, as he intended. You don't have to, but it does make sense. Help with the rivalry. And I'll buy a health spa too, but the problem is 35 grand. Are they just always that expensive, or did somebody use a card on me? A+ medical team, superstars who cut promos or sit out a show, regaining additional 4 stamina. So to keep them happy, select a superstar to maximize their morale. Journal. Okay, power cards. Okay, no. They're just that expensive. Let's look at our season goals. Book 10 fatal 4-ways. Promote 3 superstars to a new rank. 10 triple threats. 10 shows with an ad promo. Book 10 shows with a training promo. Let's book Ignition in that. Try to get her level up. Hang on to our assets and money because we need to save as much as we can. Yeah, let's do that for now. Not the best show of all time, but it'll get the job done. Excuse me. So, Indy Hartwell and Tegan Knox challenging for the titles against their rivals Valhalla and Sammy George. We have new tag team champions. Level 4 rivalry, 3.5 stars. Piper Niven able to grow her rivalry with addition to level 2. Jerry Sweat and Joel Wheeler going at it. Jerry Sweat with the big win. 2 stars mediocre, but it grows to level 3. Ignition gains 5 ring XP. Nice. Pretty good for only being an OK. Andre Chase versus MVP for the WWE Championship. Andre Chase retains. No rivalry starts. Mediocre match. Wade Barrett. Ooh, I was afraid of that. He lost 7 popularity because it was only an OK promo, but I got 12 grand, which honestly, I really need that money. Josh Briggs versus Dirty Dom in the main event. Josh Briggs with the win. 3.5 star main event. Good stuff. So, let's see how we did. Probably not great, but it is what it is. Good booking. We all had roughly the same tier main event and opener. And yeah, it was kind of a midway across show. 39,000 fans gained, and more importantly, a very needed $92,000 profit. 36,000 and some money for ECW. 51, almost 52 for WCW. And 48 for Raw. And I got another I know a guy. We're still hanging on to first by 15,000. Let's do another show. The go-home show for the pay-per-view. Bad timing. Selected opposing brand reduced the length of one of their contracts by a week. Any long my time Smackdown comes to an end this week. 80K. Let's talk figures. How about 56? Alright, well, I'll do it. I didn't really want to, but yeah, we will see about that. Oh, I thought Andre Chase was a babyface. Whoops. Alright, I can do that because I have a card. Well, let me do that. I'm putting in a lot of work. I thought a shot at the men's title. How about it? You'll get your shot within 3 weeks. And by within 3 weeks, I mean right now. Bad timing, lower their contract by a week. I don't really care that much about that, if I'm honest. So we're still gonna, still don't really have any money for that. Use one of those per week. I'm going to use one right now. Wait. Oh. MVP. I forgot I switched MVP babyface. Son of a bitch. I was right, Andre Chase was a babyface. I forgot I switched him to fight Damon Kemp, and I just never started the rivalry. Whoops. Okay, we can do that. Let's go ahead and give you 5 experience and get you up to level 3. straight away. Yeah, I can only use one per week. I just said that. Fixed match, Joel Wheeler. Perfect. And now here's what we're going to do. Josh Briggs, you're going to be in the main event in a fatal 4-way match with Dom, with Damon Kemp, and with MVP for the Intercontinental Championship. In the opening match, we're going to have Liv Morgan against Sammy George for the women's title. And we're going to have who are we going to have? We're going to have Jerry Sweat against Joel Wheeler. We'll put that third just to switch it up in the order because sometimes that helps with ratings. And then we're going to have Ignition versus Piper Niven again. And then promos. I'm going to do tag team call out promo. With Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy calling out the boys. And then I'm going to have those guys call them out. And then we're going to have Sammy George do some training. Still a very cheap show, which is good. That's what I need. We'll go with that. Liv Morgan versus Sammy Vortex. Sammy Vortex is the new women's champion. 4.5-star classic. Didn't grow the rivalry, sadly. Howdy and Wyatt were able to grow their rivalry, though. Ignition versus Piper Niven. Ignition up to 65 popularity. 2.5 stars, doesn't grow the rivalry. Yes, both promos worked, so I can blow that off at the pay-per-view. Jerry Sweat versus Joel Wheeler. Joel Wheeler gets a win this time, but we guaranteed that, but that's fine. I don't care. 3-star match. Sammy George for some training. Embarrassing promo, but she got 7 experience for it. And in the main event, Josh Briggs gets the Intercontinental title shot he wanted in a fatal 4-way with his rival Dirty Dom, Damon Kemp, and MVP. Josh Briggs is the new Intercontinental Champion. Both rivalries grow or start, which is great. Although now that Kemp's not the Intercontinental Champion, it's less important that he has a rivalry at the moment. But we'll take it. Amazing booking. 4.5 and 4-star main events. Tied with the best mid-card matches for both sections. Almost 50,000 fans gained. We gained decent money. 42,000 for ECW, 51 for WCW, and 46 for Raw. We are still in first place. No, yes we are. I think we're more in first place. So we are going to actually do the third show because it's a pay-per-view. Usually I try to do 3 and 2, but with the pay-per-view, but can't say I've been loving it, but I'd be prepared to stay another 5 weeks for $89K. Well, if you don't want to be here, then see you later. Oh, we've done a good job for you, but it's not. Oh, I didn't even get an option to stay for him. All right. 5 weeks for 27,000. Yeah, you can. We can do that. Another 5 weeks for 36. We can do that as well. Appreciate the title shot. Feels great to be champion. Not happy losing my strap last week as a former champion. I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want a championship rematch against Briggs. Nobody else better get a men's title shot at the men's title before me. Okay, we can do that. So here's what we're going to do. Back alley crew. Select an opposing brand and must use a tier 1 logistics for next week's show. Okay. We don't have a ton of money to work with. So I'm going to so the first thing I'm going to do is give... Where'd she go? You give Sammy George 5 XP. And then what we're going to do, main event is going to be that's going to be the Intercontinental title match. We'll do a fatal 4-way. Branded PLE bonus. It costs 20,000. We'll do that. And we'll do Briggs, Dominic, Damon Kemp, and MVP just because he's going to leave. He's leaving at the end of the show, but he's technically got a rivalry, so I might as well use him. Do that. To open the show, we're going to have let's try to book the mid-match. Give me a tag team tables match, maybe? I don't want to spend too much money on this show, but it's going to be Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy against those guys. For the tag straps in a level 3 rivalry. We're going to book a singles match. For the women's title, we'll just book a normal singles. We're going to book a tag team normal singles for the women's tag. Then we got those two in a rivalry, those two in a rivalry. Their rivalry's not going to end it right now anyway. So let's do something stupid. Book a fatal 4-way match. Andre Chase. No, they're on cooldown, so I can't do that. But I can do a triple threat. Do Andre Chase, Jerry Sweat, and Joel Wheeler. He's a specialist, so he can kind of go with anybody. They're in a level 3 rivalry. It's a title match. And if the rules are the sort of behind-the-scenes coding of the game rules are the same for this as last year, triple threats, they prefer 2 baby faces over 2 heels. So we'll do that. And then we're going to do a training promo for Piper Niven. How much does those cost? 5,000? Yeah, no. I don't have the money for that right now. We're going to do an advertising promo with Piper Niven. We're going to do a self promo for Cora Jade. We're going to do an advertising promo for Ivar. And we're going to do an advertising promo for Braden the Dark since he's leaving anyway, so I don't care what his popularity does. And that'll have to do. You know what? Even though it probably would be a better rating, I'm actually going to get rid of that, save a few $1,000. Just have the main event have a stipulation. That'll do. Up first, level 4, I believe, rivalry. Hartwell and Knox against Valhalla and Sammy George. Valhalla and Sammy George win the titles back. 4 stars completes the rivalry. Decent. Excellent promo. She only lost 2 popularity and gave me $10,500 that I desperately needed. Well done, Piper. Liv Morgan, Sammy Vortex for the championship. Liv Morgan regains the title. 4 stars, doesn't further the rivalry. But it also didn't outperform the opener. Weak self-promo, she gained nothing. Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy against Wade Barrett and Robert Roode. The Bad Boys win the titles at the end of the rivalry. 3.5 stars. Advertising promo, weak. I knew he wouldn't get me as much money because he's a lower tier in promo skill, but oof, the 7 popularity sucks. Triple threat match for the WWE title. Andre Chase, Jerry Sweat, and Joel Wheeler. Jerry Sweat is the new WWE champion. 3.5 star rivalry complete. Honestly, not bad for a normal triple threat with those 3 guys. Weak promo, but I don't care about that. I'll take any amount of money off that promo because he's leaving anyway. And in the main event, Josh Briggs defends his new Intercontinental title against Dirty Dom, his big rival. The former champion Damon Kemp, and the temporary rival of Damon Kemp, MVP. Josh Briggs retains. 4.5 star classic. Rivalry complete. Honestly, way better than it had any right of a pay-per-view than it had any right to be with how simple it was booked. Amazing booking. We tied for the highest main event with the same mid-card. We had pretty good show all around, honestly, with what everybody else did. 127,000 fans and some money. 108,000 for ECW, 108 for WCW, and 136 for Raw. I completely by accident ended up getting my Back Alley Crew card. And we remain in the lead by less than 10,000 fans. This is very difficult, and I only put it on hard. I didn't even put it on the highest difficulty. Well, folks, that'll do it for this episode. If you enjoy, drop a like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you want to see. You want to see this continue? Do you want to see me... Or no, this one's only on normal. Wow, I'm still getting my butt kicked. Do you want to see me continue this one? Do you want me to start a new one after the season? If so, do you want a specific, restriction? Maybe you want me to play as ECW so I can really only have men for championships? What do you want to see? Let me know. And until next time, peace out.